How about you?
I'm fine. I wanted to go to some stream settings and it's lagging like hell. I hope the stream will be fine for the match, for tonight's match. Yeah, casters unmuted. Casters were muted. We were waiting for you to launch the game. So yeah, we have tonight a Division 2 game. Synergize versus, you will say it better than me.
Boosted Böpppelstruppe?
Exactly. So boosted Böpppelstruppe quite well, right?
Yes, I know the player. We played a lot of private games. Overall, quite a fun group to play with. And overall, interesting combination of heroes they can play.
Yeah, waiting for them to. So whenever you are ready, tell me. Invite us in game. We are waiting. Oh, they are. Oh no, they're ready. Never mind. You are already in the game.
Yes, I saw they created the game. Shall I quickly go over the maps which they have banned overall so the viewers get an overview?
Wait a second. Who is who? Is Synergize on the right or on the left?
Boosted Böpppelstruppe is on the right side, team captain Kira, and I think Unbanned Waka is the team captain for Synergize.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't have the overlay thing for the map bans, but we can discuss it between you and me. And yo, Muse, oui, nouvelle Twitch picture, elle est incroyable, merci. So, Boosted took the first pick, and Synergize went for the ban. That's it.
Yes, correctly.
And
it's
yeah,
the maps bans. They see the first ban was on Alterac Pass, followed by the Böpppelstruppe, which banned Garden of Terror. The pick of Synergize for the next ban was Rex's Holdout. Then the boosted Böpppelstruppe decided to ban Sky Temple, which was countered by the team of Synergize, picking Cursed Hollow as a ban map. And the last ban was Vault Sky Foundry. The map which was picked by the team of Synergize was Infernal Shrines.
I love Infinite Shrines. This is a map where there's not a favored lane, since the objective can push on any lane. It's a 3-lane map also, and there's many fights on it. So I like this map, and also you can do funny things like following the boss, playing like a 6-player game. So we'll see which will be the first pick. And when we saw the favored map, we didn't see many macro map for me. I don't think there are macro players overall.
That's something often the team decides. Like if they feel more confident in team battles, team brawls, they will prefer PvP versus over PvE. That's something you can also do, like invade camps overall, or just force team fights onto the enemy team, which can be quite a threat if you play it correctly.
Yeah, we saw the. I can show you chat the favored pick. Lead. Merci. So Gabriel told me that yeah, Synergize liked a globe composed team, like with Diablo, Mephisto, Alexstrasza. Maybe they will go for such team on Infinite Shrines, which is not the best globe map, but this is something they can do. There is nothing really fancy in Synergize composition, maybe just the Maiev, which is quite good on Infernal Shrines, but the other pick are quite standard. And looking to Böpppelstruppe, it's quite standard, but not the same pick, right?
Okay, so the game's starting already.
Oh, yeah.
I can say the teams for Synergize has like a set-up combo like all in and trying to go for the win, while the Böpppelstruppe, it seems, for the picks are more like sometimes more poke with Hanzo, sometimes Wallach, which can consistently damage. Leore can, with his percentage damage, can deal a lot. Otherwise, looking kind of the same, like for the hero picks, at least for the team of Synergize, like overall similarity can be shown, can be seen.
And what do you want to pick first on Infernal Shrines? Maybe the a soul later first? Or
Yes.
yeah,
Like a blaze, like you can, if you imagine if you have a blaze, you have an offlaner which is hard to kill, hard to gank overall. 40 armor is his trait, which has a short cooldown and has amazing wave clear. Hogger as well. He can't be stopped on the Infernal Shrine. Like if he has a setup to spin infinity on the point when the shrine is spawning. Like you want to guarantee as a powerful offlaner, or maybe like a global. Like you can see they already banned the Hogger.
oh yeah.
While the Böpppelstruppe wanted to deny the zoning potential of Stukov coming down. Like
Yeah,
the
really.
silence.
Really, Hogger is first pick, first ban here. And he's quite meta, right? I've seen him a lot on Heroes Launch game. And also in ranked. And yeah, I think... oh, okay, we have the Lost Viking ban, which is a first time for me, at least. Did you already see the Lost Viking ban?
Not completely. There might be a player in the team of Synergize which is playing them. And the threat of Vikings is if you can't rotate to the Vikings to kill them every time, they will get an experience lead by a lot, which can be quite devastating mid-game. And the Komi ban, which is quite decent, so slowing sand overall on the objective would make it hard to get a dive completed.
Yeah, we have standard bonds and the Lost Viking. Okay, and we go for the Haka, one of the best solo at the moment. Not the best one to clear the option. It's not Leoric, it's not Hogger, which is banned, but he's a really solid offlaner, able to clear wave really easily and has a global, as you said. And we are going for Globies, Mephistos, and Blaze, as you suggested.
And what you can see is they have drafted a Blaze, but it can still be played as a main tank. Like you can play it on globes if they intend to play a globe combination with Alexstrasza. Then he gets cooldown reduction on his passive, and his passive will make him unstoppable for I think 2 seconds, 1.5. And you see Keltas and Johanna, there is also some a little combo. They're pulling it together, sharing some bombs with the Kiwu talent, can do some good burst damage.
Yep. Exactly. Androna is quite good on the Opsh too. She might be one of the best tanks to clear the Opsh on par with the Blaze. And she fell a bit from grace. Shona used to be really first pick, first ban. Nowadays, like she used to. And we don't have any AA player on the Synergize team right now, so they might mitigate her double blind ability. And we have an Alexstrasza ban because of Mephisto, and Team Synergize also play Alexstrasza. And we have a Nana ban, and I think it was to prevent them to counter Alexstrasza.
Yes. Like I think the Anna ban was coming down because they wanted to play Alexstrasza, and And they knew they wanted to pick Alex, which is also quite powerful at this objective with her Dragon Drake. So
Yeah.
just using it as a ban is quite smart overall.
And we have
Annihilating
a double mage on the Synergize team, right?
Yeah, that can be played. Like the problem is with a double spellcaster in the team is if both spellcasters are missing, the damage output is completely zero. But with Mephisto and Gul'dan, they have amazing objective clear with plays all together. That's quite can be quite tough to outrace them during the objective.
And now we'll see if Blaze will be played as solo or as tank. I put 2 cents on Blaze solo, though. And we have Decod and Hanzo, who have ults that can combo quite easily. The Decod Sleep and the Arrow from Hanzo. And yes, we have a Blaze solo laner and a Diablo tank.
Overall, both teams have
a
great setup. Like, Mephisto has an easy time poking Hanzo, and Kel'Thas have to watch out. Kel'Thas has to take the Globe Talent at once, so an early rotation mid-bot is most likely aimed for. But the setup in the late game can be quite devastating. Like, they have an Anduin, Mephisto, and a Gul'dan. Like, if the Deckard is managing to sleep them all with the Silence upgrade at 20, it's quite devastating with two mages. Like, they can't press any buttons.
Yeah, really a game-breaking ultimatum. And chat, you can now bet on your favorite team. Synergize or boosted Böpppelstruppe. Hey, you, Alex Cobb. Oui, pardon. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The draft is quite balanced, in my opinion.
It can be hard. Like if Kel'Thas has not the percentage damage on, I believe level 7 is it? It will be quite tough to burst the frontliners. There may be an auto attack Hanzo coming down, but against the Diablos that can be quite as bad as Mephisto, which I said has an easy time to die. But we will see.
So we have a Synergize team with Diablo played by Baka, Gul'dan played by Daft, Anduin played by Braun, Mephisto played by Rubrom, and Blaze played by Nara in Yadna. Sorry.
For the boosted Böpppelstruppe Team Red, Hanzo played by Kira, Deckard played by Azog 533, Joanna played by Madmouth, Kel'Thas gespielt by Shuttle, and DHK played by Polychrome.
Okay, and we are going for the Q build, the Q spell, for the level 1 talent on Gul'dan, the Globe on Diablo, and we have already a catch, but a meaningless one, but just to poke. Oh, we have, since we have 2 spellcasters, Joanna took the Globe quest here, which is quite unusual.
Yeah, to prevent too much mana from Deckard to be wasted. Also, Kel'Thas also collecting them, so they both benefit from a consistent rotation. And first blood goes down for the red team, Diablo falling.
Of course, Diablo without his souls is not tanking, that tanky. Et sorry, I have to check something. Qu'est-ce qui se passe, Juan? Pourquoi cacher l'écran? Stop cacher l'écran. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Pourquoi on voit les stats FPS il... Ah, parce que j'avais ça. Ok. Ok, never mind. Okay, so they took the first blood and they are taking advantage of it. Taking the camp bot, which is easy to contest usually, and now they are going for their own. The red team, of course.
What I believe they are going for is to destroy the backline, the blue team at least. Like, I see the Q build Gul'dan. That is an easy way for Gul'dan to reach Hanzo. at least a bit an easier way to reach him than with any other build. Like they could try hard diving with Blaze and Diablo together and Mephisto jumping right after them. It's Gul'dan having long range poke using that build.
And first, Mephisto has to complete his quest. He's really far from it. Only one Q spell hit the enemy team. And for the moment... Oh, already 8 globes on Joanna. We are globing hard. And Diablo taking vision, diving on anyone who's moving too close to him. Okay, nice stun on the Haka, but unable to kill him yet.
They will overall have quite the issue killing the Haka anyway. He took the spell armor, which gives him 50%. It makes him actually tankier than Jaina early on.
Yeah.
Against this draft at least.
That's not a talent we see a lot. So is the level 4 talent on Descartes. The mana is not good, and we have maybe a second kill on Diablo. Oh, the save was really close, but yep, he was alone in the bush and died for the second time. So I think we have a good race for the red team here. Okay, Mephisto is poking. Taking some stacks. Blaze safely clearing top hard camp. And they have time to contest the Obj, actually. Diablo is now back.
The Arca has his global available, but he's just... Oh, he's digging to the mid lane.
No, they're not trying to contest the Obj. Actually, it's quite a bummer because I think they lost time. They should have pushed bot or top with the hard camp, and they just stood there in the mid lane.
First Punisher goes to the boosted Böpppelstruppe.
The ice one, which is the best one, arguably, because you can freeze structure, as you can see. But it's quite early on the game, so they'll be able to clear it quite easily.
What I believe the turning point for the blue team will be during the mid game. Because I think early on the red team is a bit ahead. But I think once the ultimates are available, the blue team will be getting slowly the upper hand if the fights are played correctly.
Yeah, and they need also to... Blue team needs to stack a bit too, like Diablo Souls, Q from Mephisto, and they are trying to contest the bot camp, but can do more without all the team. Okay, they are just clearing the bot camp. And red team has the edge. Okay, diving on Joanna just to frighten her.
I think Diablo wants to collect some souls right now with using the stun to get the W back.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, Hanzo is going full W build, which is not really standard on this map because the Q talent at level 4 is really useful to clear the Obj. Okay, we are diving hard with 2 ults.
Oh, the combo. Mephisto's low HP also dropping.
And the lick on the Diablo was quite key here. He is going to fall to. This is a 3 kill early on. As soon as they hit level 10, they use their ult to kill everyone. And thanks a lot, Transparent, for the raid. I hope your cast went well. Welcome, everyone. I am with Kibigal.
Oh, Joanna taking too much damage and dying to the peak.
Yeah, she wanted to take this fort really hard, but maybe too hard.
Yeah. And overall, Hanzo has, I believe, a hard time. But with the W build, I think he has a better time than with the Q build because the piercing comes far too late, in my
Oh,
opinion,
okay.
for this map to take value.
And speaking of the W build, he managed to complete it just right now.
Keltas also having his shield already available. 22 globes for him and 20 globes for Jenna.
Yeah, they really did it well. 20 globes on Joanna is not something to laugh out.
It's done connecting to Anduin and Mephisto. Hanzo after. Fear coming down. Anduin getting punished by Keltas.
Oh
Also
man.
at Scatter. Oh, connecting. Big damage. Diablo also dropping. Also Scatter again on Gul'dan, 300 HP. Hanzo jumping right after. Completely first team swipe, I would say. At least for the
Yeah.
4v4.
Almost, and we also had a tag just to send a message. Yeah, you don't want to stay in the corridor against Scattered Harrow Hanzo. It's really not the place you want to stay. And this is a big lead for the red team just right now. And we have a freeze. Do you have a freeze? Okay, maybe it was just me, but we're back on track. Keltas is doing a solo op. It's quite easy for him, and we are pushing, controlling the map for the rest of the team here. Okay, Diablo has only 27 souls and will have a hard time tanking. Also, we didn't talk about all the ult. Also, obviously, we saw the arrow, the blast shield, the phoenix, but we have the not the silence ult on the card here.
Can be also quite interesting. Like if they try to plan to make them stuck against the walls at 1D, like if they can't move, they can't fight back. So it's like a hard way to set up. Like a fight stat, but just in hard with the gas.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
like to play, they actually save one minion so that Hanzo can return to the team with the camp as well. Like
Yeah.
so let the Haka soak, and that's something you don't see in done in lower division, what I've seen so far. Should be easy objective for the red team right now.
Yeah, of course, just one minion to kill, and we are pushing with the art. Okay, Blaze is in a bad place here. Maybe he will escape. Joanna. We have a clutch bunker here, but he will fall regardless of the bunker. Okay, we will have a hard time clearing the hubs here for the blue team, I guess. Oh, big Shen CC here. Joanna diving hard. The Obj is following too. And okay, Diablo tempoed with the fire breath here, but I don't think he will be able to survive this. We also use the ult. Okay.
Looking for Diablo, getting also killed this time again. The Haka used his burrow to join the team fight in the top lane, but that time Blades just was destroyed by the Punisher.
Yeah. As I said earlier, you have to count this fight as a 6-man fight versus 5 when you have the option with you. The stun is quite big, and now red team is looking really dominant with level 17. Many falls taken, the top and the bot. The mid is barely standing right now. They will try to finish it, taking advantage of the talent they have.
And the red team now is clearly as a favored position. They can play it slow like they have in the hand. How they want to play the game. Like they can evade the camps, they can play it safe. The lanes are open on each side. Only one building remaining for top, mid, and bot for the blue team, while the red has nearly no damage, I would say. The walls are open at least.
There's a funny thing we saw. The Joanna used instant blast shield on Mephisto, even though he used TP. Just really to send a message, maybe? I don't know. And now the map is painted in red, as you can see. They are playing Splatoon right now, and they are winning quite hard. It's still doable, yeah. Blue team has to turtle, waiting to get the level 16. Okay, big leak on Diablo. Oh, missed the scatter arrow by Belly, but we kill Diablo. Nonetheless, it's a big kill. We are pushing with the easy here on the bot lane. And we have level 16 on the blue team. Mephisto didn't finish his first quest, which is quite a bummer. Okay,
Arrow
big
coming
arrow
down
here.
the shield. Good, amazing pull by Anduin. But Gul'dan now in trouble.
Okay, we are diving hard with Blaze, but he's so front here. They are fighting 4v4, but Blaze is not going down, surviving a bit. Same with Gul'dan. Clutch heal from Anduin, who really made the difference.
Who engage on the hacker, but the red team already sees the chance to take down Diablo again. Now
Oh my
bit
god.
stuck in that position. The fight lane Brad's coming down, but Mephisto doing lots of damage now. The quest is completed. And now the power spike is being reached for Mephisto with the Q build at least.
That team is really tanky though. We can see almost 40 glows on Joanna and Keltas.
Yes.
They have such a great armor, such a great health pool, we can say.
Yeah.
Of course, the Haka, the easiest hero to take down. And we have the level 20. So I think they'll just leave the hub here. They have to. They try to gather XP here and there. And yes, let's take a look at the kill count. 1 kill to 14. Yup. We create such an XP deficit here. Okay, blue team is forcing the bot fort here. Hanzo taking the camp. But I don't think they will be able to take the bot fort. Nope. So no passive XP for them. And we have an Arcane up here.
Could become a game if the blue team is getting caught poorly by the Punisher right now.
Oh yeah.
Pulled by Diablo, engage happening from Joanna, getting stunned Anduin, pull coming down.
Okay, we used many ults on the red team. We still have the arrow. We don't have the bunker right now.
Isolation also available, AoE silence. Which one you picked? And they have lots of camp as well supporting this push. Stun coming down, Gul'dan also in trouble now, getting killed by Joanna.
Yeah.
The fear not connecting, the unstoppable was up. Now Mephisto falling, that's the first game, that's GG. Anduin also dropping.
Yeah, this is GG for the
GG.
red team. They were really dominant this game. 1 to 18 kill. Yeah. Mephisto 37,000 damage versus 58,000. Quite a hard game for the blue team here.
Yeah, it's the Haka having spell armor make him early game tankier than Joanna, and then Joanna would heal herself for 30% of her max HP with the ability at 1. Even Keltas with the shield could, I would say, sustain himself from the incoming damage. And Decker could just heal up the rest of it. Diablo also having hard time not taking the shield talent at 1, I believe, for Keltas, in my personal opinion, but each what he prefers. And each time Diablo reached 100 souls, he got picked and destroyed by the Böpppelstruppe.
Yeah. Yeah, they really like a sustainable source of damage. Double spellcaster against the team is a bit harsh. Mephisto had a hard time fulfilling his first quest. So yeah, cost them a lot. And where are we going right now? We take first pick, says Synergize. So this is Böpppelstruppe going to take the map. Oh, and let me pay the people, of course. And okay, Böpppelstruppe was favored here. Attendez, c'est Synergize qui a gagné ou c'est Böpppelstruppe? Je suis bourré.
What I could say is I believe the Böppel will prefer a team fight based map. Or rather a big map like Infernal Shrines because they saw it was working.
Mm-hmm.
I will quickly see which maps are still usable.
They really had a good communication. Like
Yep.
the CC was pretty well followed. Didn't waste their ult.
Yes, and one after another. Like once the stun from Jaina was running out, the arrow of Hanzo was following, increasing the chain of the CC. Overall, like Mephisto couldn't get away early on, making it hard. The team of Synergize could just simply react what the bubble was doing and was more on the defensive side.
Okay,
From what it
so
looked.
currently someone is AFK. No, he's not AFK. Okay, fake news, said Kira. But we are still waiting for them to pick the map.
Yeah, I think they are checking again which map is still open. Like they see some maps and then they see are still map banned. That could be one thing. Could be maybe Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Oh, I love this map. Oh no, they are going for Dragon Shire.
Oh, I also love this map because you can play several different kinds of strategies on this map, which can work out into your favor. Sometimes it backfires, but it's something you will only see during the match.
When I first started the game, this was one of my least favored map because it seems like you were always running around the map trying to get the orbs, and someone just steal the point before you can take the Drake, and the game went for so long. Nowadays, it's I'm not that mad when I play that map, but I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah.
Oh, they are ready. Sorry.
Sometimes you can also play around this objective, like on what Gaia you take a staking hero like Autotech Vala or Tsuljin, give them purposely the first objective, and then you let the damage hero stack on that objective. Like there's a wall still available, so save stacking for that hero.
Yeah. We can also see heroes like Rexar that can stay on the point forever.
Yeah.
He's really good on this map.
General global heroes fight start Brightwing Dehaka again.
Oh yeah. It won't surprise me if we see some Deaka ban right now. I think we'll still see maybe Alexstrasza ban because they won't want to play against it. but the hero that that wreaked havoc really was Teaka and maybe Joanna? I don't know.
I personally believe they will rather ban more for the 4-man rather than the offlaner because
Mm.
while the hacker was doing a good job, I think I don't believe they lost because of the offlane because the team fights went wrong. Like the Joanna engages were on point, the Hanzo arrow follow up was also great. Like if they have the first pick, they would either pick Joanna for themselves, I would believe, and ban Hanzo to deny them 2 picks.
Mm-hmm.
While they can still let the hacker open.
Yeah, you're right. You're quite right here. We are ready. Yes, the VOD will be uploaded on my channel, which is called Melvin Smith. I'm local recording the games, and you'll be able to watch it. And before I upload it to YouTube, you can just watch the VOD on Twitch. There is no paywall to access it, so feel free to watch it.
But I will quickly visit heroes I play. I could see an Genji pick maybe coming. Good for rotation, good for off picks. Like if they have a squishy offlaner, Genji would be maybe picked to take advantage of that. Or there could be also like a hard push using Sylvanas since the game is starting.
Yeah, Sylvanas is a really good hero on this map. You have to travel so far from bot lane to top lane
Yep.
to defend Sylvanas' offense.
But now we will see how the team of Synergize will react to the boosted Böpppelstruppe. Like as we saw, Anna ban, and I don't quite remember what other bans were up, but I believe there might be coming down a Hanzo ban right now and claiming Johanna for themselves if available.
Yeah, they banned. I know on the
Hogger was banned.
yeah,
I
Hogger.
believe.
You're right. It's a good ban on this map too. I mean, Hogger is also always a good ban. And we have a first ban, Genji. Okay.
Could be an indicator that it will be a squishy offlaner. Hogger ban.
No one wants to see Hogger on the map, it seems.
He is generally too. I wouldn't say too strong. Like he's a powerful offlaner. He can easily do the camps by himself. Hard to gank, hard to kill because he can easily get his life back with a life region talent at 1. And absolutely devastating sometimes the Hogger NATO at 20. And
we have the Hanzo ban. Okay.
Yeah, because if you can't deal with it, just ban it away. That's a way of thinking in a team draft. Like if your team has no idea how to play against that hero, like Hanzo has can play around his tank, like in terms of if they try to engage in, Joanna would have blocked him. Like no matter what tank they pick, interesting. They pick the Haka first.
Yeah,
Also quite solid pick, yes.
They wanted to deny Teaka from them. I think it's quite a good pick. And we have a Junkrat pick who is really good when you have to stay on objective. But yeah, I don't know about banning him on the first rotation. And we take Shoana and Vala. Okay, we stay with the Shoana, who did wonder last game. And we are going for the main damage dealer nowadays.
We could see maybe now an Alex pick the map. Might allow it, but the Anna is getting picked with the Ming. Nano boost Ming incoming. Healing reduction with healing increase on the grenade is quite available for the Haka.
The classic combo, Anna and Liming. I mean, quite
Yes.
good on this map too.
I believe now it's a light bomb. This Unwin will be getting banned for the blue team. Like, the setup with Joanna Unwin can be too good. Like you throw their shield down, you put light bomb on Joanna, Joanna goes in, and then bomb combo completed. Baron getting banned to prevent Joanna straight getting bursted with shield breaker.
Yeah, and also the death ball combo. It is what we call it, right? When you just have a taunt followed by a big orb from Ming. And what are we banning? Anduin. Yeah, as you suggested. Are you coaching them, actually?
No, that's just simply overall experience which I could have collected. Like, I mostly believe that Vala is going for auto attack build because Varen also works great against auto attack Vala.
Yeah, that's right. She doesn't have the... We don't know on which target she will stack, though. We still need to see the tank. And we are going for Lyric and
That's
Zarya. Okay.
to support the foreman. Yes, it's an auto attack Vala. Now the problem is what kind of tank the blue team is drafting. Diablo has a problem against Leoric in team fights. Simply because he has percentage damage in his kit. But now they have nothing for the shields. Like, the Ming damage is predictable. They see a globe flying at them, they just walk in with the shields off. That's Tsaya, increasing the damage output for Tsaya and receiving nearly no damage. And a fight set.
Yeah, they have double global against not the highest mobility team ever.
Yeah,
I think they'll take advantage of this because, yeah, in team fight, it doesn't sound good for the blue team here.
I could believe they are out to mainly focus the offlaner and avoid fighting the foreman.
Yeah.
Force the foreman always into the rotation, but overall, if the team fights are coming up, I like the red team more. They have an entomb, they have a gravity bomb in case they need it. It's a silence, it's a sleep, roots on Malfurion, and Vala just simply can go crazy, I would say. Like, Diablo can't hard engage against the Leoric. Overall, needing to watch out for the percentage damage. But Leoric having a hard time against Anna. We will see what kind of game we will see in this game.
Yep. And we'll see if the red team will be as dominant as they were last game. They're up 1-0 in this best of 3 set. And we are on Dragonshire here. The red team with Kira playing Vala, Azok playing Zarya, Pulchron playing Lyric, someone playing Joanna. I can't read it because there are two...
Midmouth.
Okay, playing Joanna, and who is... Okay, and Shuttle playing Malfurion.
For the blue team, Synergize playing Liming from the player Ruobrom. Fights are played by Draft, Dehaka played by Narayana, Diablo getting played by Unbent Baka, and Brown playing Anna.
And you're right, Fana is going for a build, but she is really well protected with Zarya and, of course, Malfurion. Nice sleep from Anna. And they don't want to stack Vala, so they just wait behind the fort, behind the tower, sorry, to clear the wave. And they are now splitting. Okay.
What may be coming down, the big maybe, is if Falzat is taking Gust, then Joanna could take the jump to prevent the team from getting hard stuck against the wall. That's always a player preference. Fights are getting some damage in the mid lane. Oh, some damage, but not enough. Good escape.
Okay, that was really close. Nice one from the red team. Put it pressure on the lanes. And I was surprised Falstad was flying on his own here mid lane. Okay, we have DRK here. Maybe going for a gank. No, he's just taking the mid lane. Each team takes the easy camp here. And we are again going for globes. Of course, there's nothing to blind. Really. So we are going for globes as Joanna. And Diablo is buying time for the blue team to clear the alt camp this early, which is quite good.
Yeah, but objective now getting captured, maybe by the blue team first.
Oh, that would be really
close.
great.
Oh, close.
That was so close. Like some millisecond away to take the Drake.
But then again, it wouldn't have been that bad for the red team because Vala could have gained easy stacks, as I was saying earlier.
Yeah,
using
you're right.
The Drake to stack.
Also, like Drake at 2 minutes or 3 minutes doesn't do much. It's okay.
Yeah, like if you're going for late game anyway, which I believe is the red team, then they can just give the early trade. Let the team of Vala stack.
I like how blue team is going for every camp on the map. Okay, this is quite dangerous for them. Going straight to Anna's throat, but Malfurion is about to die. Okay, both healers are down, and we have DRK. Nice.
Well executed by the team blue Synergize. Taking value out of the global.
Yeah, they really take advantage of the global. That's really nice. This is how they should play, and they took the hard camp, and they are now pushing bot. Okay. Merci beaucoup, Muf, pour le resub. Alors.
And first death for Vala means she gets 5%, I believe, reduction. Yes, attack speed reduction now. So actually advantage now for blue team. Getting rid of the stacks early. Vala aggressively diving into fights there. Diablo on point, contesting it. Maybe DHK wants to dig in the middle to claim the objective.
Oh yeah, he's...
Oh, DHK pulling to the bot lane, going for the Malfurion, missing this tongue. Vala
okay,
now
unfortunately. Vala maybe will going to die. No. Nice sleep indeed. And this is a wasted global for DRK, I guess. He has to reach the top.
Yeah, well, the attempt was there. If the tongue would have connected there on Malfurion, he would have been dead, but
oh yeah,
the
that would have been big.
Overall is critical on some squishies. In case of like hard to hit overall. If it's an Asmodan, you can't really miss that one.
Okay, Falstad is sucking mid. Diablo is really eager to dive here, even though they are fighting 3v4 and they are stacking Vala, which is quite unfortunate.
What I think is interesting is the Anna build at 4 and 7. I think, yes, the synergy is there, but I would have more committed on the anti-healing grenades than spell damage, because the percentage damage, I doubt you can reduce it. And the anti-healing against Leoric overall gives more value as the fight's progressive, I believe.
Yeah, anti-healing against Joanna, Leoric. Be quite good, but thanks a lot, Steffi.
But the first strike goes to the red team, with the red team pushing a mid and bot lane.
Yeah, Diablo dived a bit too hard. There, okay, Miss Bless Shield. Diablo just poking with this W to get back his souls. Okay, Fastad in a bad position here. We are diving hard. Okay, clutch E
perfect.
to get out.
Oh, the
We are
breath,
going for the
voila.
fire breath. Oh no, Kira managed to escape here.
Li Ming
And
now in
Li
red.
Ming went for it and died for it. Oh man, it was so close.
Yes, Taya blocked some of the incoming damage, which was lucky for Voila otherwise. I think a team swipe could have happened there. It's Malfurion also low and Taya no cooldowns. There's no way they can protect it. Diablo going in again. The sleep connecting. Lots of damage onto Diablo. Stunned again. Anti-healing. Stunned again. Auto attacks. He is getting out because the fight shot gets the red team out.
Really nice gust, and Fastad was close to Diablo to share the Q spell. Oh, nice flank from me,
Aka
but
coming for the bot lane. Also, Furion sleeping. Not
man.
deciding which target to focus. Or Ming with the reset. Getting damage. Now the reset again. Button smashing confirmed. And now the first team swipe for the blue team.
we just have to unlock Reset City, and it's good for the blue team. They will be the first team to take down a fort. And yeah, the TP from the Aka was quite key. I was about to scream when I saw Zarya going away with less than 100 health.
Yeah, I think he was like thinking. He saw a sleeping Malfurion. That's like a guaranteed tongue. Then he saw if he's now leaving, so Taya alone, she's just getting away. Like it's a split second, which he was thinking. I believe at least.
Okay, Joanna just checking the heart being done by the blue team, but can't do anything. And we have a tiny bit in lead in XP from the blue team here. Okay, they are clearing every camp on the map they can.
20 globes already for Johanna. That's, I think, if I'm correct, 30%.
Yep, 30%. You are right. Okay, Vala a bit alone here. Joanna.
The bot lane has a camp pushing. The red team can't overextend in the mid lane, even though they want to brawl. And
big
coming
Entomb
down
on
to
Diablo here with so many CC used on the tank, and he dies. He has his souls to get back quickly, but this is quite the kill here just before the obj is being taken. Okay, Zarya using her ult to get away, escaping, but not escaping this leak here. Really clutch play from the blue team. Balancing the kills here.
Now lots of damage happening in the bot lane as the camp had a free time pushing.
Oh, with
the first turret falling, the wall. Now I believe the boosted Böpppelstruppe is now more in the defensive side, as it's how it seems like they're now reacting more now to the blue team than before.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, that was quite the dive from Li Ming with the nano boost, managing to deal so many damage on Malfurion, and Diablo finishing the job, killing also Lyric. They have the Drake. This is quite the lead for the blue team, and they have the level 16 here.
Vala getting kicked out to deny several auto attacks to stack from him.
Yes, and
again kicked away.
The life from the Drake is really melting
nice
here.
Guard. Nano boost 25 seconds still.
This Drake wants to kick Vala's butt really hard here.
Yeah, to deny the stacks. That's only damage source they have. Like, Xayah does only damage close up with the auto talent, and if she has even energy. If she has no energy, she can't do damage. Not a lot of damage, at least.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Now, blue team may be trying to invade the camp. Fastad has his fly, so... Okay. They're going for it, and they don't want to contest it.
Yeah,
Red team-
that's too risky. They didn't hit the 16 at talent.
Okay, now they have
with
16.
the Haka. So he can easily join. The Haka now burrowing behind the team. Red going in, trying to look for a tongue. Looking for Vala. Vala getting caught. Then Tomb with the gravity. The silence onto Vala connecting the breath, the gas. And now Jenna all by herself needs to use the trade. But the tongue again connecting well. Licked.
Really nice, the Haka here. Everyone pressed their ult. I was afraid no one would die, which always is quite anticlimactic. But yeah, we have the lead here from the blue team pushing the bot lane with the easy camp. And okay, and the Haka going for the kill on Lyric here. That's insane.
The cooldown reduction on the auto take. And movement speed, yes, it's hard to outrun him there. Blue team actually now quite ahead, destroyed bot lane and mid lane. The bottom side still up with half of HP, 7,500 around. And top lane now also getting destroyed.
Looking like last game, but the other way around, right? Blue team is really dominant, even though mid fort is barely standing up. And okay, they are in position for the Drake.
And we have also to say that the blue team is using the double global Razor.
Yeah.
Razor greatly for this big map. Like always using the advantage they have, Leoric barely being in 5v5 or rather in the team fights overall, making it always a 5v4. And
yeah,
now Vala has a complete problem that she can't completely stack freely like she used to before. Like she's getting pressured from the Gas, from the Ming and Diablo. Tire shields aren't enough at this point anymore. 2 levels behind, that's just quite a big gap. And now the team is split, might be engaged to the Tire actually. The Gas coming up, Manu boost. Huge damage, and now Tire drop.
Yeah, they were a bit too far away from the fort. It was death for the Zarya. Even used the gust for good measure. And we are taking up the Drake here, the Haka. Turning into a Drake. From Zerg to Drake. And they have level 20. Maybe it's time for the blue team to end the game.
That's actually their best chance. Like if the red team still has the chance to reach level 20 and has silence on Tomb and silence on gravity bombs, that will be actually quite a threat for them because having such a squishy backline is quite risky against such combos.
Yeah, you're right. And the Drake is going for the tier 2, but they're not willing to end right now. Okay,
Yeah.
Leoric. Maybe in a bad spot? No.
The blue team has the upper hand right now. They have opened up the mid and the bot lane. It's still having all buildings available mid lane.
Oh, clutch Elgate on the Zarya here, going for the fire breath, and even though Malfurion uses his ult, Zarya is dead. And now, level 20 versus 18. They are going to end the game, I guess.
Gust coming down, yes.
Big gust. Leoric trying to mitigate the damage here with the E.
Cool. Double peeling for his team, going hard on Leoric, but now it seems that's the catapult. It's now firing also at it. That's the second game.
GG.
GG's.
What a game.
Yes.
What a game.
Early on, I would say Böpppelstruppe ahead, but then the blue team managed to reach their power spike and use it completely for their own favor and use the global heroes, the Haka fights perfectly to completely outnumber them and then rolls them over.
Yeah, and once they had a kill, it was almost all team kill guaranteed.
Yes.
Look at it. 77,000 damage on Liming versus 58,000 on Vala. They had quite the lead here.
Well, you have to say the nano boost increases the spell damage. I think that's also counted up there.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Overall, nothing too fancy, I would say, for the talents. In terms of mainly common builds, I would say. But great game. Now we have the chance to cast the last game, the final match one.
Yeah, I wonder if it will be balanced, or is one of the team is going to dominate the other one. We'll see. Okay, typing.
Now they are deciding first pick or map pick. Now I believe they are taking the first pick rather than the map pick, because I saw each time the first pick was working in the favor. Like they want to get the draft into their favor, but being confident they can win on any map. It's what I think each team is thinking right now.
You were right about previously, so we'll see if it's the same here. I got messages on Discord, sorry. And they are going to Towers of Doom.
Interesting.
Salut Luca. We don't see a lot of Tower of Doom. And I know I said it a lot today, but Tower of Doom is one of my favorite maps in the game, really. You don't play it like any other map. And this is a comeback heavy map. It's really funny to play on it.
Yes, also often you reach level 20, like both teams, unless it's completely one-sided. But normally you see to level 20 for each team, which was never given in the first and in the second match. Like each team was level 90, never reached 20, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you're right. And yeah, Deaka is really good on this map. We saw Deaka in every game tonight. We'll see if he will be banned or first picked. Deaka was the double global was key, of course, and this time Deaka really made a difference in team fights. I mean,
yes. I would say that the Böppel will be banning Liming, because the problem with me with the Ming was once she got the reset, she was popping off, like she was on points with the resets. Like so his first game was like with Hanzo with the stuns, the follow-up damage, and now the same problem is with the Ming. Like now they know each other's hero and each other's picks. Could be interesting to see. I believe Hanzo will still be getting banned from the team of Synergize, and boosted Böpppelstruppe will be banning Liming. Then maybe Hogger, Stukov could be also coming down, but that's up for the teams.
Also, maybe we'll see if there will be some Genji action. We saw Genji ban. Genji is quite good to dive on Hanzo, for example. We'll see which path they will choose.
We might also see Maiev getting played. Like this could be also quite a big map for setup. We will see.
I love to see some Maiev. I love her. She's so hard to play, but so satisfying when you get 2 Q resets going.
Indeed, yes. Also the level 20 buff did good. I don't know when it was added, but the second jump is quite disgusting to have. Like the 0.75 immunity to any sort of damage or negative effect is quite amazing to have.
Oh yeah, sure. But Maiev is not doesn't have game breaking level 20 ability, so it's just fair, I guess.
True.
She's not the kind. She's not like Leoric, who will wreck a team fight completely just by pressing R. And yeah, maybe this time they'll take Lyric and reach level 20. Lyric also is quite good on this map. Okay, and here we go. Portal of Doom, last game of tonight. Match Heroes Launch Games Division 2. This is boosted Böpppelstruppe pick. So Synergize is going first pick here and first ban.
What I could believe the bands could be Dehaka and Ming for the boosted Böpppelstruppe, and Hanzo, maybe even Genji again for the team of Synergize.
And Genji it is. So maybe we are going for some squishy damage dealer like Ming. And we are banning Fastad. Okay. Not the global we thought about. I don't think Fastad was as key as Dehaka was, but Disgust was disgusting for the red team.
Yeah, it's especially at 20, it's quite team-wide possibility. Like if you're getting stuck on the world,
yeah,
just GG.
Chat is calling for Junkrat. I don't think so when we are banning Hanzo, who wreaked havoc in the first game. Maybe a Dehaka ban. Double global ban might be a bit overkilled. Or Ming, as you called.
Like it's often hard to judge. Like sometimes you can see which is obvious hard against a team, and sometimes it's a team decision. Like Unwin, it's always fine to ban.
Yeah, sure.
If they know they have an Unwin comp, but now the Hackers open. Which
Dehaka
could be
and Hogger.
Yes.
And Dehaka it is. We are going for the big Zergy boy against Hogger. Okay. That's nice. Hogger is not that dominant on this map, to be honest. He's not that effective as he can be on Dragonshire, Internal Shrine.
Now the thing is, they have a nano boost. At 20, nano boost with Hogger Nado is actually the rather disgusting, because you're having trouble if you're in tight areas and can't get away from the Hogger spinning. Get self-healing at 20 thanks to the nano boost and does more damage because of it. If they are clustering together, that's just a team-swipe possibility by just pressing 2 buttons.
Well, mine, that's the first time I see this combo, so I'm really eager to see it. And we have the Ming, despite not having access to Ana, and the Lucio pick, which is quite unusual, I would say. But he provides high mobility to the whole team, combined with the Dehaka, the TP from Dehaka. It's quite good.
And in case they need the cleanse or more shields, like overall. Quite a good defensive hero to pick for as a supporter.
Okay, we ban Joanna. Really your typical hero bans from the red team and Fastad.
But we know the boosted Böpppelstruppe doesn't want to play Joanna again. Like they banned them themselves. They might be coming in Diablo now. With the spell armor at 1.
Sure ban, okay.
That might indicate that they're drafting another squishy. The team Synergize, because if you have a nano boost with the pull and the explosion on Shogal, that Ming is dead, Lucio is dead, and whatever they're planning to draft. As for the Böppelt, I believe Diablo might be coming down. Maybe it's Sylvanas also. Anbarak, yes. And the Vala again, interesting.
Okay. On the back against Liming to provide many scarabs to prevent her from hitting her spells.
But if the teams are playing which heroes they pick, like they can still swap the heroes. They'd swap the offlaners with the main DPS. Maiev coming down as maybe hoped, and they draft no tank comp actually. Quite interesting.
Is it Maiev main tank with Lucio as a healer?
Maybe, but it could also be
Keep
just
it.
like rather than a team fight comp, they just try to run in, get a pick on Vala, and then go out again and avoid long fights because it's actually quite hard to main tank as Maiev.
Yeah, especially against Anubak, you
And
can't
Chromie.
really leash him. And yeah, Chromie, who will be safely sieging the enemy team. So I'm not sure about blue team's draft, honestly.
The thing is, Lucio is now kind of forced to take the high five because of the Chromie pick.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure. And I run the bets. Please chat, feel free to bet. This is the last game of tonight's match. We'll see if Synergize will continue their streak or is boosted Böpppelstruppe will win the third game. Yes, this is the last game.
And as I told, the offlaner swapped for the boosted Böpppelstruppe. They swapped Kira and Polychrome. Polychrome used to be the offlaner in the first and the second match, while Kira was the main DPS. Something I noticed.
So we have on the red team boosted Böpppelstruppe. We have Kira, who plays Hogger, Madmoth, who plays Anubarak, Shuttle on Anna, Azok on Chromie, and Polychrome on Vala.
For the team of Synergize, we have Daft playing Teiches, Rubrom playing Liming Brown, playing Lucio, Dehaka getting played by Narayana, and Unbanned Rebecca playing Maiev.
Okay. And we take, the distance, I don't know how to call it in English, on Maiev.
Oh, lots of damage going down. Hogger getting knocked back. Taking lots of damage, but Anna there to heal him up.
And nice speed from Anubarak also. Okay, offlaner going to the top lane. Already. Madmoth taking so much damage. Okay, we maybe have the first blood. Okay, first blood for the blue team. Vala is going second, not being able to kill Tychus, who survived with only 30 HP. And this time we have no AA Vala. It is a Q build Vala, level 1 Q, sorry. So it's not big deal, but we take the lead here as blue team. Okay, so you know the map. Bot lane is key. Okay, Maiev really in front of the towers here, taking some of the damage from the W, Chromie's W. And she will play really aggressive.
Far too much damage going in. Could maybe be a mistake, but Anna there landing every skill shot from the healing, saving Anubak.
Yeah, Shuttle is really playing great with her sleep and the healing too. Chromie doing so much damage. Okay, nice leech on the Chromie, but nothing to follow.
Invade happening from the blue team on the top, on the right side of the camp. Actually claiming it for themselves. Oh, sleep that on Lucio.
And by going in.
Oh, the Aka now joining the brawl. That actually big damage. And both DPS dropping for the right side, actually. Camp getting claimed by the blue team.
That was really key. And well, as we saw earlier, Ming is getting 1 kill and there is another one following up quickly. We are going to take both Alta on the blue team. Top count was taken by Hogger, but it's no big deal. You know, top port is not that important in this map, sorry.
But the game is still running for both teams. Like at 16, Chromie's power strike is running, getting the heroic before anyone else. Level 8 and 18, I believe, was it for level 20 talents and level 10.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is really the map, the comeback map. So nothing is played already. Oh my!
Taking lots of damage again. Having a hard time feeling for limiting incoming damage, take his percentage and my F dive.
Okay, big engage here, maybe.
Stun follow up, my F taking good damage, but Lucio.
Oh, insane peeling from Lucio.
No, Anna getting caught by the tongue, shuttle dropping.
That was a really
good
nice
executed
TP.
by DHK.
And Maiev is really not afraid. She's dead nearby, even though she was so low. Okay, red team is here with Chromie's loop on the line. Maybe they will be able to contest the altar. Yes, they can. Oh, Chromie in a bad spot. TP from Maiev. Okay, no leash this time. But they are able to safely take the altar and maintain. Blue team is maintaining their lead. Ogre doing the top camp once again. And level 10 will soon be taken by the blue team, and I think they will try to invade the camp. But okay, beat leash from Maiev. Ooh, and the loop. Oof. The high five was clutch. But yeah, the high five from Lucio will easily counter Chromie, and Maiev main tank is going good for blue team here.
Yes, absolutely. 5 kills already for the blue team. 0 for the red team still.
Okay, we missed our ult here from Maiev, and we finally took the level 10.
But you have to say the containment disc of Maiev has shot the short cooldown. You can spam it. Kukon Taichus coming down. Hogger in the backline, going for Maiev, getting the kill. Good executed, Ming now into trouble, knocking back. And now the tongue connecting on Chromie. Lucio running. Overall, one team fight by the red team. Now getting a counter kill, getting the XP back they needed, and now they have now the chance to come back, or rather gain the momentum.
Yeah, really big fight for the red team.
Good high five from Lucio, getting out of range from the stun.
Awesome damage on Deaka, forced to use his D. Okay, big leak on Ogre, cancelled by the D. That was clutch. Leech on the Ogre, managed to escape and dodge the ult on Maiev. Still diving on the Chromie, wanted her head. And she will die thanks to Lucio. Well played. Okay, we are sieging with the Odin here.
Now Vala has actually to lane against the Haka on the bot side.
Yeah, Hanu has a hard time staying alive against the blue team, in fact. Okay, nice dodge from Maiev.
Nano boost
big
onto Hogger.
Big stun.
Containment
Too
is
bad. Too bad he went far
connecting.
away.
Close.
Yeah.
But once level 20, the Hogganado is coming down, so I can't silence it, I believe. That was for something else. You can contain Hogger while he's spinning, I believe. Because that containment is such. He's getting removed from the map, I believe, is the same thing to say. Like, it's the same as the Chromie time trap.
Yeah, I think it's stasis. As long as it's stasis, you can contain a Hogger, right? It does work on Deathwing, on everyone.
Yeah,
Okay.
it should be working. But he has to land it, of course. And
Yeah,
sometimes
that's
it
what I
does
was
the
about
moment.
to say. Okay, both team are level 13. No thought were taken.
Ooh, Anurag taking some damage. Anti-healing on Lucio. Nano boost onto Chromie. Watching the double send. And now Hogger in the backline. Some big damage from Vala. IF doing well work to escape right there. Well played. Dodging the Q again. Great Maiev performance, I have to say. Vala now in a threat. Taking lots of damage. Anubarak blocking the silent, actually, but that it's actually causing him to die as well right now.
Oh my, the Deaka did so much work here. His leak was really clutch. And this is the streak, the killing spree. Okay, and we die.
Sniped.
Oh, we were feeling a bit too confident against Chromie on lane. You can't.
So far, I have to say the MVP of this round for the blue team is Maiev is the hacker.
Oh, yeah.
Who's also doing this great work, cleansing the time trap. Not the time trap, the time loop. And the red team has clearly problem playing against Maiev. It's hard to play against a good Maiev if you don't know how to draft around it, especially if they draft a no tank composition.
Yeah, and I'm sure about time loop on Chromie because Maiev can dodge it naturally with her D. Of course, there is the high five. Chromie is being quite countered here.
That maybe because they wanted to force Lucio to take the high five. Like if they're trying to use the nano boost Hogger and spin in the backline, he would have needed the sound barrier to block the most incoming damage right there. Now he doesn't have it for the late game. That could be one way of thinking.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, TP from the AK going for the leak. Oh, misses it barely.
Coming down, coming back, but not enough to pressure. And Chromie has no mana.
Ogre still doing the top camp. Not taking that much value from it, maybe. Okay, he's not pushing to take the top fort.
Win for the red team, right? So they use the cooldown from the Haka to go to the bot side, and Hogger had the chance to do the camp, getting some XP back for the level 6.
Yeah, you're right.
They might be flanking now in the bot lane. Hogger can't join the fight. Or Coco and Lucio, there might be a comeback chance. Hogger now in the prison. Lucio in the back line. Oh, the time trap, that's good position. From Komi, now Hogger has to spin out. While doing some good damage, but Ming delivering blows after blows. Now Maiev into big danger.
Okay, that's huge here. That's huge. They can manage to take the one altar. But yeah, nice burst damage. The cocoon on Lucio was really key. He tried to buy time, but died anyway. Okay, Hogger in a bad spot, maybe. Going to to meet his fate, it seems.
It's absolutely. Well, he had no way to run anyway, so.
Yeah. And they took back the board fort here. So they are even in fort, but only 10 HP on the core, on red team's core. And blue team is starting the boss, actually. Okay, since all the red team is bot, which is putting so much pressure on red team's shoulders, since they have 10 HP and now soon 6 with the boss.
Yeah, they can't risk, or rather they want to deny the red team the boss as well. They want to avoid fighting Komi against level 18. Last talent should be coming up right soon. As well, they get some XP from it, I believe. I think half a level was it. Or at least some. Chromie now under the focus. Oh, Ming perfectly sniped the Chromie right there.
And we are going for double time loop on
I'm seeing
Chromie.
The pings of the blue teams, they want to play defensively like now. Oh, good snipe from Lucio and Kokon. Blue team has to free him. In the backline, Tychus has some trouble. Has to self-claims himself using the Anna with the amazing clutch healing. Great Anna performance right there. Maiev in the backline. Komi collecting in the bot side.
Yeah, really nice heal from. Oh, we're diving on Ming, but it is Anubala who's falling here. You can't fool around against Odin. Maiev denying the mid altar.
I think what the red team should be doing right now, forcing the top side so that at least they get one kick on Maiev actually. Okay,
that's big. That's big. Nice shot from Anna. And belly killed Chromie. Anna surviving with 30 HP. That's insane. And Vala also. No one is willing to die. They are here barely hanging on.
The bot objective now also can be claimed by the red team.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
The global coming down. Also time trap actually against the favor. Causing to kill Hogger.
We are going for the kill streak here. Level 20 is being taken. Vala almost dead, and yeah, there she goes. Blue team can take the bot altar. You think it's game?
I mean, if they try to push in the bot side with the camp now, that's GG. Like the camp itself does 1 point each to the core. Like if they just siege bot side. Which they don't seem to be doing.
In a bad spot though, only 2 HP. Means when there will be 3 altars spawning, it will be really hard to deny just one of them.
Yeah.
You have to win team fights really hard before the altars goes up.
What I have to say is that was the most unlucky showcase of the Chromie with the 3 traps ability. Like the trap on the Haka was great, but the trap on the Hogger was really bad, causing him to die into like Chromie can't control which time trap getting triggered, so all get triggered. So it's like Reds are unlucky. But now the Hogger is coming down. And he didn't hook the Hogger Nado. I'm quite surprised now, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
and this
Vala
is-
getting low.
Oh, Vala managed to survive. Nice cocoon on Maiev. Odin doing much damage and damage, and
Chromie
Chromie
getting
being nuked here by
Hogger
the blue
also getting
team.
hit. Vala
And
taking lots of damage.
I think this is game.
This is game indeed. And
And
Edward
bank.
also falling.
Okay, and they are
GG.
going deep just to show off. And yes, you just have to take the altar here. And here we are.
Each team of the red side actually having 4 deaths besides Anna. Have to say she did an amazing job healing up. The clutch healing on the Vala was quite impressive. The
Yeah.
accuracy. Overall, quite interesting draft. I haven't seen that one for a while. No tank comp, but it worked into the favor of the team synergy. Well played, well deserved win. Started off 1 win for Böpppelstruppe, boosted Böpppelstruppe, and then consistent wins for the team of Synergize.
Yes, nice. Nice game indeed. And the chat was voting for both teams equally. That's funny. So yeah, we are 17 kills versus 7. And they have almost the same stats, damage-wise, healing-wise. Really, I think was the engage, the cleanse. So many cleanse on the blue team. I mean, Odin is a cleanse of its own against the loop. We saw it once. Maiev the D, Deak had the E, Lucio the high 5. And against so many stuns, so many CC, Anna Sleep, Anubarak, many stuns, and Chromie's Loop, it was really deadly effective, I would say.
Absolutely. Both teams give their best. Like the first and the second game were quite one-sided. I would say this one was more evenly matched, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thanks a lot for casting this game with me. I haven't been casting in English Heroes of the Storm for so many times. It seems it was a bit hard for me, to be honest, but I was happy to cast it with you. Such great games.
Thank you for having me. It was quite fun for me as well.
And next time we might cast together again on your channel, right?
Yes, that would be great. Yes.
So I give you a shout out. Gabriel is streaming in English or German. And thanks a lot, chat. I hope you had a great time. I will cut the stream, remove the delay, and proceed to play some Storm League with my good friend Muse. I'm mostly just be chilling, so won't be high-level gameplay, just your average gold games. Thanks a lot for casting with me again, Gibby Girl, and I know when we will be casting together, but soon enough, and I wish you a good night.
I wish you a good night as well. See you in the next, as I would say. Bye-bye.
See you, bye. Mm-hmm.